Good morning / almost afternoon if you're over there on that East Coast, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you here to talk about the sport we love so much. It is round 2 of our Primetime Face-Offs here today as we talk Championship Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, the championship round is here. 4 teams remain, 2 survive. And in just a few weeks, only one will reign supreme. And that's all there is to it, you guys. So this is a exciting time of year. This is Christmas football style. This is just how we do it. I'll tell you right now, this is going to be an amazing game tomorrow. We have 2 teams that hate each other to the core, and they just happen to end up being in the game for almost all the marbles. The champion of the NFC will be crowned tomorrow after the champion of the AFC will be crowned. And, well, guess what? Like I said, in a few weeks, somebody's getting a Lombardi. One of these 4 teams is going to be hoisting that Lombardi loud and proud. Will it be the Bengals for the first time since the Revolutionary War? Will it be? It might be older than that, you guys. We might be Renaissance. The Renaissance is the last of the Bengals one. Anyway, I don't know, you guys. Will it be those Kansas City Chiefs who have had so much success the last couple of years? Will it be the faithful of the Northern California, of the entire country, of the world, who celebrates these Niners? I can't tell you how many Niner fans are everywhere. They're like us Raiders. They're freaking everywhere. And, of course, will it be those Los Angeles Rams who have had the greatest show on turf? And, well, since the greatest show on turf, they've been probably about one of the ugliest things we've seen on turf until recently. Oh, yeah. Super Bowl 53 was my favorite games ever. 13-3. Freaking defense. That's a great football game. And to everybody out there who complained that it wasn't a good game, you suck because you don't know football. Defense, y'all. Sorry. Anyway, so with that said, sorry. But great football game. Great stuff. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to get underway because we got ourselves a Primetime Face-Off to get to here today, as of course. And may I just say loud and proud, we have here the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And wouldn't you know it, it's all going down right here in Southern California at the beautiful SoFi Stadium. Hollywood Park once sat there. I'm going to let that sink in to anybody who knows about horse racing. Hollywood freaking Park used to sit there. I once went with my grandparents and my mom to Hollywood Park to watch horse racing. Little did I know, that 7 years old, that, 20-some years later, this would be a gigantic ground for football, and those ugly, disgusting Clippers would be playing in the building right next door. Can we get rid of the Clippers? Can they go away? Can we just, get rid of that team? I mean, you guys, the only way that I can relate this to you up there, you guys, is the Clippers, I'm sorry, the Kings are the Clippers of NorCal. It's like, why are you here? Why are you here? We don't like you. We don't want you. Like, go away. Go away. Go. Idaho. That's a good. Yeah, Boise. The Boise Clippers. Yeah. You know.
Seattle or Kansas City.
Yeah, Hawaii. Good. Go somewhere.
Even Vegas.
Anyway, with that said, you guys, we're not here to talk no basketball. We're talking football today. We're gonna have ourselves some fun. And before we introduce our combatants, well, we're going to have a little fun talking about our sponsors. Big ups and thank you to our sponsors. They're awesome people. We love them. They're great. So the Southern California Warriors, the team I play on, big ups to the Southern California Warriors. If you are a semi-pro fan out there, you're awesome. If you don't know what semi-pro is, get into it. It's awesome. Whether you're playing or enjoying the game, trust me, these people are out there trying to get film to go to the next level, either in college or in the pros. or they're just out there playing to enjoy the game and to play as long as they can, like myself. I'm loving it. My ship has sailed, but I love playing the game. It's awesome. And make sure to give these guys a follow down here at SoCal Warriors on Twitter, at Southern California _Warriors on Instagram, and of course, Southern California Warriors on Facebook. And hey, if you got a business, okay, you got business out there, then make sure to check out Mr. Kit Freeman, Background Check International. You hire employees, you kind of want to know where they come from, and you want that whole process. Well, Kit Freeman's got your back. Let him know. You place your order, he won't do you wrong. Only for legal purposes. Identity freaking thieves out there. Okay, so make sure you check out Mr. Kit Freeman at www.bcint.com. Once again, this is www.bcint.com. Get on over to Facebook and give him a like on Facebook at Background Check International space BCI. Big ups to our sponsors. Gotta show them some love. And also head over to IE Sports Radio /shop. Yeah. Sorry, I just gotta say it. We love it. Sending these things out is so awesome for us. Because, damn it, it's really cool when you guys out there show us love and rep it and take pictures, and you guys are awesome. Yes, we will get the website going up. Teacher life is really crazy. I didn't think this was crazy, but we're rolling through it. So, with that said, you guys, we will be getting more pictures up on the website and everything like that. Thank you all for showing us love, purchasing gear, taking pictures in it, and we'll be putting it up soon. So we thank you all so very much. Head on over to that 3.IESR. Cast your vote. Who do you think is going to win this game here? It's going to be a good one. And without further ado, big ups to our judge. He's the lone judge today. Turban Patriots. He is an inductee, by the way, of the IE Sports Radio Hall of Fame class of 2021. And, well, there's somebody else over here who's an inductee, but we'll get to her and get a few. Actually, two of you. Oh, my goodness. That's right. Two of you on the Niners side and one of you on the Rams side. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Hall of Famers all over the place today. One just recently inducted. The others, well, they've been in for a while. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, big ups to everybody, of course, participating today in our primetime face-off. Once again, y'all, let's get ready for this one. It is our second bout of the morning/afternoon as the San Francisco 49ers get ready to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And here to help us out with that here today, let's get to those introductions. So here we go. Starting things off with the away team. She is by way of Northern California. She is diehard Niners fan. Oh, here's that. Let me get my list out. Hold on a minute. Let me get the checklist. She is founder and host of Rep to NorCal Sports here on our station here, talking all things on California sports. She is proud member of the news team here at IA Sports Radio. She is recently inducted into the Hall of Fame class of 2021 here at IA Sports Radio. And ladies and gentlemen, she is the operations manager here at IA Sports Radio. This woman's got so many damn accolades. She's over here chasing down Taryn right now, and I love it. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, she's got so many things going on here. We love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Gina G. What's going on, Gina? How you doing today?
Go Niners!
I love how that's your only response. I'll take that. Yeah, I just talked for like 45 minutes talking about you, and you said go. I'm kidding.
All I care about right now is Niners.
That's what and you know what? Rightfully so. You are going to be a very, very proud fan if they happen to win this thing tomorrow. You are. Your Twitter account is going to be the most interesting account. Like yeah, if it were to happen. But there's two guys over here who strongly disagree with that. But we shall see. So Jess was here.
Yeah, where is she?
She left. So we'll get to her in just a few moments, I guess. But yeah, she's audio issues and technical issues. Jess has been having a tough time with that. Yeah. So we'll get her back in just a few moments. But let's go ahead and introduce our Rams fan while we go ahead and wait for her to get back. Ladies and gentlemen, we got two of them here. It's 2-on-2 today. He is by way of a little place called Bellflower here in Southern California. He knows a thing or two about Cerritos, which I didn't like them. RCC Tigers, baby, what's up? But he knows a thing or two. He also knows that there's that powerhouse high school that eats people for breakfast by the name of St. John Bosco. He's a diehard. This guy is absolutely great, very respectful human being, and he's had some great face-offs the last couple of weeks. I think he got a little superstitious. That's why he's doing it this week. He's like, hey, we've been winning. So I'm just saying, Chris admitted that earlier on the AFC one. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, he is by way of Southern California and diehard Rams fan. Welcome in here for, I think it's third or fourth time. Spuds, what's going on, man? How you doing?
What's up? You don't know what it is, Rams house.
Well, today he's actually wearing something Rams. Last week it was like, what? He didn't even have anything Rams on.
I completely forgot. Yeah, I was not prepared.
This guy, but he jumped on. It was all right. So also here, by way of Southern California, he is in the beaches and over there in Orange County by way of Newport Beach. Diehard Charger. However, he is a big-time supporter of the Rams. He covers both teams here in Southern California and everything Southern California. He is, my goodness, he is one of the COOs of IE Sports Radio. He is the head of our PR department. He's a part of the freaking news team. He is the IE Sports Radio Hall of Famer class of 2021 or 2020 last year. He is the founder and host of Set Point, our volleyball show here at IE Sports Radio. And he is the founder and host of the SoCal Spring Sports Show here at IE Sports Radio. And he's also the co-host of 3 and Out College Edition here at IE Sports Radio. I'm just going to stop. Even if there's more, that's it. You're getting 7. That's all you're getting, Darren. Stopping. Anyway, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, he's one of the color commentators. Well, gosh, damn it, I said I was going to stop. He's also one of the color commentators on IE Sports Radio. Jumping on Mixer.com, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, diehard Rams fan and Charger fan, Taryn Rodriguez. What's going on, brother? How you doing today, man?
What's up, Larry B? Glad to be on here today. I kind of should have relayed to you that I was not busy, but I told you I took today off for you, man. So we're going to do the dang thing, and we're going to do the dang thing when it comes to College Edition.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Do this.
In just about an hour, we're going to be talking college football as IMSA starts, the 24-hour race, the Rolex 24. I mean, this is what we do, you guys. It's sports. That's just what we do. So, okay, unfortunately, I've stalled a little bit just to try really hard, but unfortunately, I don't see Jess.
I'm surprised you didn't make fun of my hat or question why I wore this hat.
It's the Nike hat.
Hey, that's pretty legit, though. It goes. It goes. It really does. It works. So, I mean, hey, just do it, Taryn. Just do it. Yeah, I guess that's what we got to do. So, well, kind of crazy. I asked Taryn to get on because I didn't think it was fair. I thought it was 2-on-1 with Spuds. Then I asked Taryn to get on, and now Jess can't get things going. So now I guess it's 2-on-1, and it's Gina now who's the one.
That's okay. I can hold my own.
I owe Jess a rematch, by the way.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You guys are awesome, man. Going head to head. So all right, you guys. While we hopefully can get Jess back here, let's see how things go. But all right, you guys, let's start things off with our Primetime face-off here today. Once again, big ups to our boy Turpin Patriot, our judge here. Let's rock and roll, y'all. We got a championship getting ready to be played. Oh, snacks. Yeah, I said snacks. I'm fat. Fat people like snacks. Okay. Anyway, with that said, you guys, we're rolling on in to. Sorry, wow, I want to jump ahead. The X Factor round. You love them. I love them. We all love some X Factor. They're so much fun, aren't they? All right, Gina G, you are the away team. You guys have a lot of weapons that some people don't even know who their names are. So, Gina G, this is your time. Have fun. X Factors for tomorrow's game. Who and why?
Our X Factors, number 1, defense. Okay, we've got an awesome pass rush. We can't even be stopped. We've got Fred Warner, Nick Bosa. Don't forget Arden Keene, Eric Armstead, all those guys. And, of course, Deebo Samuel. He's our wide back. Okay, that position is like a new name. Who's a running back and a wide receiver. Okay, he was obviously trusted to run that 3rd and 7 last week against Green Bay, and we've got Ayuk, we've got Jawan Jennings, and of course Kittle, and don't forget Trent Williams. And I know he's going to be playing, even though he's questionable. He's playing, so no one needs to worry about our X factors because we're going to win this fucking shit.
Woo! Okay, and what?
The Cavs.
No.
What?
No. Ew.
Are we talking about the NBA? What's going on?
Ew.
Cavaliers, huh?
You guys, this is me in like week 5 when the Raiders are like leading. I'm like, yeah, we're leading. I mean, we all know how it's going to end up, but that's my few moments. That's my few moments to be very proud, knowing that it's not going to end up that way. So, okay, anyway, good. I see you, Andrew. I get you. I will totally support you.
I get like that too.
Yeah, we all know that the Cavs aren't going to pretty much do anything, but I'm sorry. And if they do, that might end up like the Niners here, who I didn't think would be here, or the freaking Rams. So, all right, well, we got 2 X Factors. Well, we actually got a couple X Factors from Gina. I would have to say, yeah, Debo. Taryn, a couple years ago, brother, you and I were talking. Oh, snap! Look who's back. Hey!
She's back.
Sorry
There
about
she
that.
is.
She popped in like a jack in the box. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, by way of the East Coast, diehard Niner fan and IE Sports Radio Class 2020 inductee, ladies and gentlemen, Jess! What's going on? Well, you popped in at just the right time, Jess. Yeah, welcome back, Jess. Absolutely.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Stop it, Andrew. Stop it. Stop it, Andrew. Okay, anyway, so with that said, he's right, but yeah, back to football. Yeah. Watching the Lakers play right now makes me want to grab a pillow and throw it into a fan, and then gather the feathers and make a hat. They're making me insane. I hate the Lakers right now. Anyway, with that said, enough basketball. With that said, you guys.
Yeah, tough loss last night.
Yeah, ha.
I
Yeah.
saw
So
it.
anyway, with that said,
Back to football.
Yeah. Jess, we just got Gina G's X Factors, and I loved her response. She went with the flow and named a few players, and then said, "Oh, hell with it. We're gonna win this game no matter what." So, Jess, how do you feel? X Factors and why?
X Factors. I think it's going to be George Kittle. I could say Deebo Samuel. I don't think, he'll definitely be, in the game and an X Factor, but I think we're going to get George Kittle more involved. And then this guy on my shirt, Nick Bosa, that defensive line tomorrow. Watch out, Matthew Stafford.
Beast. 2 monstrous players. All right. We got our 2 Rams fans ready to rock and roll. Spuds, start us off for the X Factors and why.
I would say Matt Stafford. Him having just played mistake-free football, but like they just stated, against that defense, he has struggled. 4 interceptions. He's had good moments, but at the same time, when he gets pummeled by Bosa or Warner, whoever's pressuring him, it's just a tough day for him. So he's got to get over that mental hurdle, or just that hurdle in general of playing, mistake-free football. And if he comes out like he did these past 2 weeks, it'll be a good one for sure, and the Rams will take it, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, Taryn, you heard everybody talk about their X Factors, brother. How about you, X Factors and why?
So to bounce off of what Spuds just said, Matt Stafford has been struggling, yes, but in the playoffs, he has not had 1 turnover. And no, that turnover because of that botch snap was not on him. That was on the center. So coincidentally, Matt Stafford is the X Factor, but his offensive line has to buy him so much time. The Rams do get back Andrew Whitworth, which is key right there. He's the ageless wonder. That O-line has to protect Matt Stafford. Like Nick Bosa, yes, I said Nick this time. I didn't say Joey like the previous face-off with Jess and I. Nick Bosa is going to come and all of those other defensive backs for the Niners are going to basically try to bully their way in. But Stafford had a solid time against a very stout Bucs team. And that Bucs defense is nothing to sneeze at. Other X factors will include the Rams defense.
Time's up. Sorry, time's up. You guys said Matt Stafford is your only X factor. Sorry, we named way more X factors. You guys are going to be
You didn't
done.
even let me finish, lady. So
Oh, wow.
let me finish.
Including Kyle
Why can't we
Shanahan.
get
I don't
this?
know if that was
No.
mentioned.
Why
At least
can't we
Jess
get
let me
this?
finish the first go around.
We need to get this on Twitter. We don't get this on. What the hell? We can have it on the face off. We can't get this on Twitter. I'm sorry. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Gosh damn it. Go ahead.
So
You're good, Sharon.
continuing on, that defense has to eat for the Rams. They have to put pressure on Jimmy G. And I'm just going to also say this. The offense needs to actually take care of the friggin' ball. Like, I'm surprised Cam Akers doesn't have a sponsorship with Butterfingers after last week's game. I get it. He hasn't really played a full season, but he cannot fumble like that. The first one wasn't all his fault, but the second one is like, oh, gee, many Christmas. And it was a rare mistake for Cooper Kupp as well. Like, bottom line, the Rams have to play mistake-free football. If they don't, then it's bye-bye. So,
Okay.
and they also have to get, like, all the receivers involved. It can't just be the Cooper Kupp show. OBJ's got to get it going. Tyler Higbee's got to get it going. Van Jefferson's got to get it going. And Cam Akers, like I said, he has to hold on to the ball. Heck, get Sony Michel involved.
Okay.
So that's my X factors.
I like it. Lots and lots of good stuff there. So, yeah, Jess and Spuds. I try to get these two to fight all the time on their Twitter accounts, and it's like a game of patty cake. But here they'll fight. Okay, go figure. Cool. Okay. Anyway, with that said, just kidding. They get kind of crazy sometimes. I like it. So anyway, with that said, you guys, here we go. Fire round. Oh, the crap talking already started, but it's gonna get worse. Okay, so let's have some fun. Let's get into this thing and talk a little crap. Weaknesses on the Rams that the Niners can expose to win this thing. Gina G, don't get too crazy, man. I'm just kidding. Get crazy. Have fun. What do you think?
Well, obviously, the weaknesses are. The weaknesses are that we are the kryptonite to Sean McVay's whole play calling. Okay, we just have stopped them in the last 6 games. So obviously Kyle Shanahan is the offensive genius that he is, and he's been able to stop McVay, stop Jared Goff or Stafford. I mean, Aaron Donald, he has obviously been able to be stopped. So it doesn't really even matter. I don't even care. We're going to win this game in their own stadium. SoFi? No, it's called Levi's South.
Yeah, it's a home game for us. That's our stadium.
Yes. And they could put restrictions on Ticketmaster for, only sell to Rams fans. I don't give a shit. We've already bought like 65% of those tickets. So watch out. It's called Red Out. And my brother's going to be there. So bye.
Okay. Gina G getting crazy. Jess, you are chiming in that. You two are a great team. I wish we guys had a show together.
I love Jess.
Jess, you're the best. Get on in there, Jess. How about you?
Rams weaknesses, the O-line and Matthew Stafford. Can't stand him. Didn't like him when he was a Lion. Have a personal story about that. That's a story for another day. But yeah, you know what? Red Out and Levi South. Let's go. Faithful to the Bay, beat LA.
Go. He rhymed. Oh, Patty Baxter's the only one who could have poems here. He's like, oh, that was great stuff, you guys. All right, Spuds. You just heard these two ladies get very mean with your Rams. Yes, they're not happy with you. They don't like.
It's fine. I mean, it's a division rivalry game. It shouldn't be nice, And as far as the weaknesses on their side, I think just Jimmy G. I've never liked him. I don't think he's good. He's never impressed me. I mean, he had that season where he did take the team to the Super Bowl, but this postseason he's been horrid. Like, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the guy. They've been I will give the Niners this. They've been winning the
He
old
only
school way,
led us
defense and
to a
running it.
game-winning drive in Green Bay for a Robbie
Yep.
Gould field goal, but he
Yep.
is terrible, right?
Well,
Jimmy
he has
G
no
is absolutely
touchdowns.
terrible. Get the
Statistically,
fuck
he's
outta
been
here.
horrible.
Get outta
Statistically, he's been
here.
a bad quarterback. But
Horrible.
You don't need touchdowns. You just need to win games. The
because
win
they've
You know
been
column.
what?
winning the old school
Last
way.
time I
I'm giving
checked,
you
Win
guys
column.
props.
last time I checked,
You guys
football
are good.
was a team
Like
sport.
defensively, they've been
There's
killing it,
11
run game
guys
and
on that
everything.
goddamn field. Jimmy Garoppolo is one person. Football's a fucking team sport. Sorry, Ramley.
Oh
Sorry,
my
Ramley,
goodness.
but you know what? Let's fucking go.
It's all good. It's all good. I just lost my train of thought. I'm not even gonna lie. She interrupted me, but all I know is Rams house. Let's go. It's getting crazy. I love it though. I want
Levi South, baby.
Levi South, let's go. Home of the faithful.
Yep. Faithful to the Bay.
My goodness.
I like this. Spuds is okay. Okay, Taryn, feel free to jump in anytime now, Taryn. I mean, you got your boy over here getting double teamed. You can jump in anytime you want to, brother.
You think
Nick Bosa's teeing off tomorrow?
you think I'm concerned about Levi South? Games are won on the field and not in the stands. You think I'm not used to this? Let me tell you something. Welcome to the Chargers world. And Justin Herbert makes
I'm sorry.
zero excuses about that. So let me just tell y'all something. Okay, I will say this. The Niners have been impressive. Their defense, amazing. They exploited the living daylight out of that not-so-special teams that was the Packers the previous round. But I will just say this. Jimmy Garoppolo, he does magical things. And while his stats don't scream star-studded QB, he does find ways to win. And that is something I do need to admit. Like, I think Jimmy G is
They can't win
the
an
most
NFC championship.
slandered
What are you talking
QB.
about?
Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, Jimmy G does get a little bit of slander, but he finds ways to win. So, for the Rams, they need to dominate time of possession, and they do need to exploit the offensive line. The Niners do have a good offensive line, debatably the best in the division. I said debatably, not greatest, but I'll say this. The Rams defense has to eat, and again, it's just all about playing chess and not checkers. Like, if they can get the defense, if the Rams can get the Niners defense back on the field, and if the Rams defense can just pressure Jimmy G, it could be another story. I know the Niners have had success against the Rams, but I will say this about the Rams. Anything can happen when it comes to rivalry games. Throughout the records, playoffs are a whole different beast. Look at the Saints. Look at the Bucs from last year. Bucs were able to break through after losing twice in the regular season to the Saints. I think everyone was thinking, oh, the Bucs are not for real. So the Rams do have a little bit of uphill climb, but I don't think the crowd's going to play a factor into that. Obviously, Matt Stafford will have to use like a silent snap count, but it is doable to win a road game on the road.
That's what they tried in week 18, and it didn't work. And all the wives, Whitworth and Matthew Stafford's wives, oh my goodness. Oh, this is what a silent count is. Get out of here.
They should just get advice from Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
Hey, you know that sounds good right now.
I'm sorry, Jess. I want to know that story about Matt Stafford, if you could, because that's interesting that you don't like him.
I have some time.
You know what? Well, long story short, and this is a shout out to my cousin who's a Lions fan. They were getting married, and I had sent save the date cards, and I thought it would be cool to get something back because she's a huge Lions fan, like an autograph. And you know the one who did send it back because her husband is a diehard 49ers fan, George Kittle.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I don't like Matthew Stafford.
Okay.
And he's a terrible quarterback anyway, so.
Oh, come on.
I'm also going to say this. I don't mean to veer off course here, but I could be seeing Jess or Gina next year when the Niners play the Chargers. Hopefully in primetime.
I hope so.
That'd be sweet.
Bosa versus Bosa.
Yeah.
Well, let's get on into that next round, y'all, and have some fun into that lightning round. Final round here. Jazz is probably, he's got his hands tied with this one. Well, lightning round, final thoughts here. Well, not final thoughts, but game plan. So let us know, ladies, what is your game plan for these Niners to beat these Rams? We've got a lot of football knowledge in here between you two. So Gina, start us off.
Well, the game plan is to basically stop Stafford, to put a lot of pressure on him, and to make sure that our secondary steps up, and not cause a lot of penalties. We did so much better than we did in the first few games. We've not caused a lot of penalties, and then we also have to make sure that we attack them, just on their running game, and make sure we cause a lot of turnovers, because that's what we did week 18. And our special teams has to step up. Debo had ran it back. He volunteered to do that recently, and so he said he'd be willing to do it again. Anything we need, as an extra weapon, we got to bring. So we just got to stop, pressure Stafford, and cause turnovers.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Jess, what do you want to add to this?
We have to start fast. And, our cornerbacks, our secondary, they have to dot their I's, cross their T's. And, all gas, no brakes, and just keep going.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree. This will probably be who starts the fastest, honestly. So, all right, Spuds, Taryn, you heard the ladies. They are all about getting this thing going early, and yeah, you can see they're diehards. You two are diehards. So let's get it, man. Rams beating the Niners. What is the game plan? Spud, start us off.
I would say getting to Deebo Samuels early and finding a way to stop him, because every time he plays against us, he goes lights out. He mocks us. I get it. It's a division rivalry. He's got our number. He's like the actual Debo from Friday. You just got to find a way. Hopefully, Aaron Donald, somebody shows up with that brick and hits him over the head like in the movie. But, man, I'm so hyped for this game. And, also taking advantage of the fact that Trent Williams isn't 100%, trying to expose that. And getting to Jimmy G, of course, getting him to make mistakes and whatnot. And that's really all I got. But I'm just so hyped for this game. And then getting into it with the Niner fans, let's go. I wish it was Sunday. I literally wish it was Sunday, because, oh my goodness.
No one's
That's why we do
Trent
it.
Williams, by the way. No one's exploiting Trent Williams. Big Trent.
We'll see.
Man, he's going to report eligible, and he's going to score his first freaking touchdown this weekend. So let's go.
That will be amazing. This game should be in Cleveland. No, it shouldn't. Ew.
Wait,
what? Kelly team's playing in single-digit weather, and
hey, that's fine. We were just in Green Bay last week. We're ready to roll wherever we play.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah, you know
Very
what?
true.
Yes, I didn't think about that. That's right. You guys were in the freezing cold. Okay, good stuff there. Taryn, finish this off, man. What do you guys got to do to win this thing tomorrow?
Well, I've been basically pretty much saying it. Play mistake-free football. And Stafford has to play to a T. He cannot turn the ball over 2 or more times. Like I said this on Thursday's show, I said if Matt Stafford turns the ball 2 or more times, it's game over. But something else to make note of is that the Rams are also getting Taylor Rapp back, and that's crucial for that defense of theirs. Obviously, Deebo Samuel is going to get his. George Kittle is going to get his, but it's all about attempting to limit them. They'll obviously be able to eat, but they can't just, break off big chunks and get into the end zone.
Don't forget
Rams
the running
defense,
game. Elijah Mitchell,
Yes.
Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings.
Our run
Yes,
game
I was
is-
getting to that. I was getting to that.
Yep.
The Rams defense, surprisingly, is the equivalent of the Chargers run defense. It's just not good. They have to slow down the run game, and they also have to stop the reverses. Deebo Samuel is a Swiss Army knife, and he can pretty much do it all. So honestly, I think the Rams have to step up defensively, and offensively, they have to take care of the ball. They just cannot afford to just give the Niners great field position or turnovers or any pick sixes. It just can't happen. The Niners are too good. They didn't come this far just to lose. They came this far. They were able to win both their games on the road against the Cowboys and the Packers, and I am impressed by them. They went from almost being eliminated to being 2 wins away from being a Super Bowl championship team. So the Rams can't underestimate them, but I could also say the same thing for the Niners because it's basically 0-0 and in terms of records, and no one cares what you've done in the past. So there's that.
All righty, y'all. Great freaking job. Great face off. And well, Jess, get those final scores in for us. And while we wait for you, I want final scores around the horn here. So go ahead, give it to us. Jimmy G, final score and why. Or you can respectfully decline. That's fine.
Final score is going to be probably 24-21 by a field goal.
Larry's favorite score.
That is a great score. Jess, how about you?
I'm going 34-17 Niners.
Ooh, I love it.
That's a bigger one. Ooh, okay, Spuds, how about you, man?
I like 38-35, and like Gina said, a field goal because that's just been how you say the I don't even know the word for it. The
Deciding factor.
It's been the theme of
yeah.
the playoffs. So we'll see. I think it's gonna come down to a field goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Taryn, how about you?
I'm going Rams 31, Niners 21. I think the Rams have the ball up 7, and then they get the insurance field goal, and they don't leave enough time for Jimmy G to pull off a miracle, and I think that'll be how the Rams win. I don't expect to be 100% accurate like last week's ending, but what can you do?
Hey, we shall see.
Sean McVay won't be dancing in any end zones tomorrow.
Oh, he better not.
Yeah, that was the precursor to the end of that game. It was like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
That's basically, it was at this moment. He knew he messed up.
Images that precede horrible endings or whatever they call it.
Look, Jimmy G might be the equivalent of a GED, not a high school diploma, but he's good enough to get you there, right? Because he's good enough to get us to the Super Bowl. You've got playmakers like Debo and Kittle to make those plays. So if he's good enough to throw distance, then you've got Debo and Kittle and Juwan Jennings and Elijah Mitchell to get you as far as you can into the end zone.
Mm-hmm. And only in a perfect world, Andrew. Only in a perfect world would this happen right here.
They're gonna kneel. They're gonna kneel and take it to overtime, and then.
Great stuff, you guys. I love it. Well, Jazz, get your funnels into me real quick. And while we do that, well, he just actually got it into me right now. So let's do the dang thing, you guys.
Niners.
Beat LA.
Let's see.
Beat LA. Beat LA.
Beat LA.
LA.
Knock the Niners.
I love this. So, all right, you guys. With that said, the final voting is in, but we do have a final in the percentage of the game as well. All right. You all out there voted. And I'll tell you something. A great debate. Thank you for scoring that one for us, Jess. Both great teams. That's right. Both teams made it tough. Absolutely. You guys were awesome. Well, first things first, let's get to that primetime thing. Let's get to the voting results here for who you thought voted. Lots of people voted this week. We put this poll up earlier in the week, and we thank you all so very much. Wow. I thought it'd be a little closer than this. The first game was crazy. Let me tell you guys how the first one ended up. It was 53% Chiefs. You, the listeners, picked it. Jas and Taryn gave it a good one. Final score, 55-51. Bobby Jasinski beat Christopher Riemann. So it looks like it's all Chiefs on that side. So who the listeners and our judge here, of course, think did it this time around. So, for the voting results, you, the listeners, for tomorrow's game are taking with 63% the San Francisco 49ers to win this thing tomorrow.
Right
Well
on.
done. Well done. Now, what's going on? Oh, Jess says Niners win this thing 24-21. Man,
That's
we
what
got
I
a lot of
said.
people on that Niners side, man. Well, gentlemen, what's it going to be? Are we going to get we didn't get a tie. So, let's just go ahead and get on to this final here. Turban Patriot scores it 10-9. 10-9, 9-9, 9-9. All in favor of our winning team here today for this face-off. Ladies and gentlemen, by way of just a single person, because we don't have no major decision or anything, by way of one victory round to 2 tied rounds, 28-27 by 1 point. The winner of this primetime face-off goes to, I love the suspense, Team Spuds and Taryn. What?
You know what? Hold on. I am actually okay with that because week 18, when I went against Taryn, the same thing happened. So I'm actually really okay with that. Let's
It was
go.
actually past week 18, but I know what you mean.
You know what? Jess, it's kind of crazy. When Jess wins these things, her Niners usually win. When Jess loses these things, her Niners usually win. So that's kind of weird. Like, I don't get it. It's kind of like when Jess is on the show, the Niners usually win. So I'm just saying, I don't know. But these two guys down here, that was a tough one for me. You guys are amazing. Lots of facts. Lots of great things thrown out there. All right,
This
gentlemen.
is my first loss
Ever.
Oops.
ever.
What?
Ever.
Yeah.
So you guys
That's okay.
The funny thing
You know
is
what?
that
let's be the underdogs. That's okay.
She's gonna say it was a fluke.
well, funny thing is
Fluke
that
win.
apparently I was Jess's first loss, so
Yes,
I'm
you
pretty
were.
sure I'm on. I'm pretty
the
sure I'm
Niners
now on a
still won.
dartboard.
But the Niners still won, so that's all
Yeah.
that matters.
Yeah.
I gotta say this for sure. Next year, you guys, some of you already know this, but next year we're actually having a season. This was like the preseason. This was like the see how it's gonna work. None of these wins or losses really count this year. They're just kind of there to just kind of hang out. Next year we're having an actual season, you guys, where you are going to compete and the best records go to the playoffs. We're going to have a playoff. We're going to have a Super Bowl for this. We're going to have a primetime face-off bowl and everything. So it's going to be fun. It's going to conclude in week 18, just like the NFL does, because like fantasy football does. So get ready, y'all. Next year is going to be a lot of fun. But all right, you guys, that's going to do it. But our winning team, real fast, we're going to start with them first. All right, Spuds and Taryn, you guys got the victory today. Where can all these diehards find you? Start with you, Spuds.
SpudsChat on Twitter. Usually, aside from Rams football, I also just talk memes, whatever comes up on my timeline. I'm also a big MMA guy, so if you guys follow MMA, I'm your guy too. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, Taryn, how about you, brother?
Well, first of all, I would like to say it was an honor facing Gina and Jess. Obviously, Jess and I are good friends. We're Hall of Famers, and we're good Twitter buddies. So it was a great debate, and I wouldn't have wanted to debate with any other Niners fans. So you can find me on Twitter at Taryn Rodriguez1, and I post a lot of Taryn things when it comes to my life. So definitely be on the lookout for that. So there you go.
All righty. Ladies, where can these diehards find you? Starting with Gina G.
Gina, Reppin' the Bay 415. I have a show called Reppin' the NorCal Sports every Tuesday, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I talk everything Northern California, from the top of the California State, Sac State, UC Davis, all the way down to Fresno. And yeah, so I'm always on Twitter all day talking sports. Talk with me. Sometimes I say things that are controversial. Sometimes I get, like say things that are crazy. But hey, you know what? We're all human.
I love it. And last but never least, Jess, how about you?
I'm on Twitter at JM41484. Let's go Niners. Always a pleasure, Taryn. You guys are great. Enjoy the game. One more time, faithful to the Bay, beat LA. Let's go.
Go Niners!
Something I'm surprised I didn't get from either Gina or Jess was I'm surprised they didn't say Taryn's not a Rams fan. That is a Chargers fan right there. So just like the last one.
At the end of the day, Taryn, not everyone's perfect, so we were just letting you go with that.
Oh my
okay.
goodness.
But it's always an honor because
Famers
we made
everywhere
off again
today. Jazz, of course, a Hall of Famer. Gina,
Go Jazz!
Spuds,
Thank you, Jazz, for being a good judge.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
awesome.
you, Turbine Patriot.
Spuds, you're on the ballot this year, brother. You've been on the last 3 weeks in a row. We gotta get you on the ballot, man. So with that said, you guys, we're excited for it. Stick around for my final version on tomorrow's game. And we will say, that's right, high five. I like that. Taryn and I will be on in about 20 minutes with our show talking college football. But we thank you all so very much. Like I said, stick around for my final verdict. I think he's going to win this game. But with that said, Gina, Jess, Spuds, Taryn, you are wonderful. Thank you so very much for being on today's show. You guys are amazing. Have a wonderful rest of your days. Have a great day tomorrow. Enjoy the game. Take care. God bless your families. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I'll see some of you next week or in 2 weeks.
Oh, and congrats, Taryn, and congrats, Spuds.
Thank you.
Yeah,
we might do another next year.
We're winning this game. We're winning this game, so you can have this debate.
That works. That works for me. All right, you guys. We'll see you soon, y'all. Take care.
Bye.
All right. Remember, just do it.
Let's do it. All right. So my final for this one is going to be short and simple. You guys, I don't want to sound like a jerk after such a great debate. The Rams have a little bit of an issue. This is why they went and got Eric Weddle. This is why they're trying to really make that defense pop. They've done well, and they played great, but they are going to have a test unlike any other this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, realistically, at the end of the day, I've got to go with the team who has defied more odds, in my opinion. I'm going with the Niners to win this thing. Listen, we're going to have a repeat of a bowl a couple years ago, at least in my opinion. So I'm going with the Niners in this one, 27-21, in a great football game. I think it's going to be a good one, a close one, but we shall see. With that said, you guys, I will see you on the IE Sports Radio airwaves on Spreaker.com with Taryn in just a few minutes talking about some college football. And then, of course, we are going to roll on in. Celia and I got the Sports Cult Perspectives today. Got game day coming up with our games. Have the fun game to play. And then, of course, we will be on for the Rolex 24 tonight, 9 a.m. Pacific time. My goodness, just the craziness. With that said, y'all, that is going to do it for today's shows. We thank you very much for being here. And, well, we'll see you coming up in just a few weeks when we get ready to talk about the Super Bowl. Who's going to make it? We shall find out. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it. This has been me, our boy, Larry B. You can follow me on Twitter at THEE_LB53. Follow us all as a whole at IE Sports Radio on Twitter, on Instagram, and, of course, on Facebook. IE Sports Radio. Give us a like. We certainly like that. And that'll do it. www.iesportsradio.com. Show us some love. We'll see you guys soon. Until then, take care. And as always, God bless.